Every marriage has 3 rings. The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the bicker ring. We're here to settle the fights that don't matter and have no winner. It's the 3 Rings Podcast with another new argument.
Welcome to another episode of the 3 Rings Podcast. My name is Phil.
I'm Lauren.
And we are...
married.
Yes, we are married. And we are here to have the conversations and the arguments that don't mean anything but mean a great deal.
Yeah.
Actually.
At least to us.
Yeah. Well, I found that as we've been doing these and we've gotten more people listening and more people chiming in, these are things that matter to a lot of people, even though they're just completely stupid things to argue about.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, but I mean, that was kind of the whole point of the entire podcast. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea, honey. Way to go.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
You were resistant to it at first.
I wasn't resistant to the idea of the podcast. I was resistant to all of the work that comes with the podcast.
It is a little bit of work, yeah.
A little bit? Like,
yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's a little bit of work. Yeah.
I mean,
it's a lot of work. But
in the grand scheme of our lives, it doesn't take up that much time.
No, but also the fact that, I work in radio and have all of these different tools that make it a lot easier.
Yes, I think if we weren't,
easier.
yeah, I think if you didn't do this, then it'd be a different situation.
Yeah, and not to sound like like on a pedestal or anything like that. It's like not everybody can do podcasts, and they think that they can. Everybody thinks that they can do a podcast, but the biggest problem with podcasting is that people will do 5-6 episodes and then they're like, oh well, I can't do it this week, I'll do it next week, and then all of a sudden the podcast dies. Consistency is key when it comes to podcasting. So if you're out there and you're thinking I could do a podcast, are you sure?
Commit.
Are you
gotta
sure
commit.
You can? Yeah. So and I think we're on, I don't even remember
30
what week.
something.
Yeah, we're in the 30s. We started this at the beginning of 2020, in like late January of 2020.
Little did we know.
Yeah, little did we know that this podcast would cause a pandemic. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're probably like single-handedly responsible for ruining this year. We are on this will be episode 33.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, 33 straight weeks of us arguing about things.
Yeah.
And we're still married.
What are we going to do for, like, when we get to 52? Because that'll have been a full year.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
We'll have to think of something.
Yeah.
We've got 20 episodes to think.
We've got some time, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But, no, we're still kicking after 32 episodes. We'll see if episode 33 here is the one that does it in when we talk about...
and by it, do we mean the podcast or our marriage?
Yes.
Okay, whoa.
And this week we're actually going to be talking about decorating for holidays and kind of the time window for decorating / shopping and all of that.
Yeah, like holiday prep.
Yes, because, Halloween is pretty much like the next big holiday that's coming up for everybody. So yeah, I know that's
favorite.
Yeah, your favorite, my least favorite. So yeah, that's kind of what sparked this whole debate for this week. So
I love fall. Like I love Halloween and I love Thanksgiving. Like I just love like this whole season.
I love fall. I just don't like Halloween.
Which, like, I guess we should get into, like, why is that?
Why don't I like Halloween?
Yeah, I mean, I know why you don't like it, but for the audience.
I mean, none of it just appeals to me. Like haunted houses, I don't care. Haunted hay rides, don't care. The dressing up in goofy costumes, I don't care. Like, every Halloween outfit that I've had for the past, 6 years or so, is me dressed up, either in, a suit or shirt and tie with a cardigan, and then I just put a helmet on or something. Yeah. I don't do all of the big dressing up stuff, and that's just not my thing. Scary movies I'm not into, mainly because scary movies these days are not good. They're just it's an hour and a half of I'm gonna creep through this room and turn this corner and it's somebody that I know. And then at the end, it's somebody that they don't know, and they end up getting killed. That's the basic plot of any scary movie these days. And I don't like to be startled and like jump. Like, you know, the last good horror movie that I remember watching was the first Saw movie.
Ew. I don't like those movies.
The first Saw movie was really good. I
like psychological stuff, not like gore.
Well, that's why I like the first Saw movie. There is a lot of gore, but then like the rest of them just turned into like, how much blood can we put in this, or how fucked up can we make?
Not like in a fun Quentin Tarantino kind of way. Like
but like the first Saw movie, I mean, most of it takes place in one room. And like it's very psychological and has one of the biggest plot twists in
Well, we're not here to debate
No,
Saw.
I'm just saying, like, it's been that long since I've seen a very good like horror movie. So I don't particularly care for most of them at all. So not a lot of things in this holiday really appeal to me.
It's just like fun though. Like I don't understand like
why is it fun?
Because it's like fun to like see little kids in their cute little costumes and like candy and like all of the like decorations are so cute and fun.
I'm not like a big sweets person either. Like occasionally like, you know, some candy or something like that, but like I mean, what do I need like a whole bag of candy for?
What
like,
don't you need a whole bag of candy for?
But I'm just saying, and yes, like I enjoy dressing up our dog. Like that's fun.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it's just all fun. Like I think the whole season, I think the thing that appeals to me so much is like the whole season. Like I love like I get so pumped up for like fall and like everything that fall brings, and like
I like the season of fall,
and I think
I like that there's the cooler weather.
This is like a part of it.
It's not though.
Okay.
I don't think that it is. But we're getting a little bit off topic with all of that.
And like the reason why we're doing this subject today is because I am like ready to start decorating for Halloween.
Which just no is my answer. So if you can't tell where we're going here, I mean for all intents and purposes, it is September at this point. Halloween shouldn't get 2 months.
I think it should.
I don't think that it should. I think
you make your point. Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go for it.
So when it comes to the whole shopping / decorating for any holiday, I think that 1 month is all you get. Give all of these holidays 1 month. Okay? So my main 3 points that I'll kind of go through, it's too much shopping for multiple events that are happening. That's point number 1. Number 2, why do we need to keep shopping for more things when we could start reusing more things? And also point number 3, it shouldn't take that much time to shop and all of that.
Like, where did this whole shopping thing come from? Like, I didn't say anything about shopping. I just want to get
like, no, it's gonna be both. Like, you're gonna decorate, and then you'd be like, oh, like while we're out at Target or wherever, it's like, oh, we could get this. That's for Halloween, and there shouldn't be Halloween stuff out right now. There shouldn't.
I don't think there. Well,
oh no, there is. There is
at Target. I think at Target is still on back to school.
I don't think Target has
Michael's had
Michael's
Halloween
does,
stuff out,
but I know like Halloween candy is coming out earlier. So that's kind of my main 3 points.
All right,
there.
let's get into it.
Okay. Well, I think that each of these holidays, they get too much time dedicated to them, and then it starts to overlap with other holidays, and then all you're doing is just shopping for multiple things, and next thing you know, you're going to be buying Christmas stuff in September, but you're also buying Halloween stuff, and then you're just going to keep buying things for multiple months because you're going to keep seeing more things that you go out to buy. So I think that made sense. Don't look at me like what? That made sense. That 100% made. Every holiday should just get its own month and dedicate that month to that holiday. So you don't have to start expanding on all that.
How did we get into Christmas? Like Christmas in September? That's insane.
I agree, but people are probably going to start doing it because I've already started.
November? Yeah, I'm here for.
After Thanksgiving, I'm fine with. But again, that gives it 1 month. So when it comes to Halloween, October 1st through October 31st. That's your Halloween season. Thanksgiving, you get November. Christmas, you get December. January, you basically get the hangover from New Year's Eve. Valentine's Day in February. St. Patrick's Day in March. You can have Easter in April, even though sometimes it falls in March too, but just dedicate April to Easter. And then summer, just blend all of it together with a whole bunch of fucking stars and stripes and outdoor parties and barbecues and call it a damn day. But every holiday should just have its own month instead of spreading all of these things out, because all it's doing is making you buy more shit for the same holidays because you have more time to shop for them.
I disagree, but we'll get into why. Okay, what's your next point?
I mean, that's like the main point, but I mean, the second point is that really, I mean, do we need to have more and more stuff every single year?
I don't know where you're getting this from.
Like, so what's the then what are we talking about then? If like
I just want to put out decorations. Like, I don't know where all of this like exorbitant shopping is coming from.
So you're telling me that out of all the stuff that we have, you just want to decorate and not buy more things? Your silence says everything. You want to buy more things too. It all comes as part of the package.
But
so
they
that's
put out
my
such
push.
cute stuff every year.
Okay,
and like we've
but
always
this is part
moved,
of the argument.
And like, okay, so like this will be the first year that we've celebrated like a second round of holidays in the same place. So I probably won't get much more this year because we're decorating the same space over again. So I'm pretty much set. But it's just fun. Like, I don't understand like why, like, it's just fun.
There are other ways to have fun in the fall holiday.
Okay.
Around Halloween and all of this stuff. There are other ways
but
to
I
have
do
fun.
reuse all of the stuff that we have too.
I know, but also part of it is getting new stuff. You can't make
like,
that
okay,
argument
so,
that
like,
you aren't going to get new stuff too.
Candles, like I burn those out. So like we need new candles.
No, that's different. It's
Or like some of the stuff is like those little like bats and stuff that I put up last year, like those weren't made to be used year after year. So like we'd have to get new ones. And those were so cute.
that's
it looked
kind of
so good.
This is kind of my point though. Like,
but they
it
were
goes
like those
hand
were
in
like
hand.
$2. Like it's not like I'm like out here spending like $200 on every holiday.
I'm not saying like it's a financial issue. I'm just saying it seems unnecessary.
But if it brings me joy, then
buy the things that'll last instead of the $2 bats that we have to buy every year. Okay. Like, is kind of my point. But this is my main push when it comes to all of this. Like, decorate however you want. Like, I know people that leave their Christmas tree up all year round. Like, I don't give a shit. If that's what you want to do, go for it. If you can make it part of the aesthetic in your house, sure, knock yourself out. But it's all of the, like, they're like, well, I'm going to buy something new here so I can replace this thing that I already have because I need to buy for holidays and I need to decorate for the holiday now. It's like, it gets to be far too much. And again, like, just use what you have. And also, why do we need to be doing this in basically September? I
guess this is getting into your third point. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't take that much time to do all of this stuff.
It's not about the time that it takes to do it.
But still, it's like,
about the time it takes to enjoy it.
So, what, you're just going to skip other holidays then?
No, I'm not skipping any holidays. Do you want me to get into mine? I think 2 to 3 months per holiday.
Oh, fuck no. Jesus
I lean more towards 2. I think 2 months per holiday.
Jesus.
So, like, I want to start decorating for Halloween now because then that gives you all of September and then all of October to enjoy it. And then you get, like, and then I, like, bring out, like, I kind of, like, fold, like, Thanksgiving stuff into the, like, fall stuff. Like, I just take down the scary stuff, leave up the just straight fall stuff, and that's, like, for November. So then Thanksgiving gets October, November. And then usually...
What? So you're having a crossover of Halloween and fall stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna have like a
take down like the pumpkins with faces, but leave up the straight up pumpkins. So that kind of like plays into Thanksgiving. And then like usually we decorate for Christmas because I like to have our tree up and stuff when my family comes for Thanksgiving. So we usually have like part of November and December for Christmas. It just gives you more time. Okay, so here are my 3 points. I guess I should just get into this.
Okay.
If you take the time to do it, then you should take the time to enjoy it too. So like if you're going to go through the effort of putting all of this stuff up, then you should have time to enjoy it being up. And then, so I think too, like extending it a little bit makes it like more cheerful. Like the house looks so cute with everything up. And then it gives you time to like plan. So okay, so yeah, like this is my main point is the first one though, is like if you're gonna take the time to put all this stuff up and take it out of the, like the storage and like put everything where you want it to, you should have like an extended amount of time to enjoy it being up.
Okay.
It takes work.
Okay.
I want enough time to enjoy the work.
All right.
And then like having it up for an extended period of time like gives you something to look forward to. Like it makes the like leading into the holiday like more exciting, and it makes the house look more cheerful, and it's just like all around like it just feels like so cozy.
I still think that it is too much. 2 to 3 months is too much.
Let's say 2. I say 2. 3 months is like, because you're only decorating for like one holiday a quarter.
Because you would be decorating for Christmas now.
Yeah, right. So 2 months. 2 months.
It's still
that's not too long. And then, okay, so then it gives you time to plan. So like you have time to like work out a budget, get things like settled how you want them, and like then you have like just everything is like just how you want it. It gives you more time to like get things how you want them.
So you're going to put everything up and then you're going to fuck around with all of it for days, weeks until you have it how you want it. And
yeah, and then you have like a full month to enjoy it being exactly how you want it.
That seems like way too much work, and it seems totally unnecessary.
But you don't. Okay, so we've had this conversation before. I don't understand why you get your panties in such a bunch about like holiday decorating when you aren't the one to do it. All I ask you to do is get the boxes out of storage.
It has nothing to do with that. Like,
then what does it have to do with? Because you get so agitated about it, and it doesn't affect you at all.
Because every holiday should have its own time.
Who gives a shit about what should be like happening? The should is totally arbitrary. It's made up. Who says it should be that way?
I do.
Why?
What?
How does it impact you?
Because Halloween shouldn't be celebrated in fucking August and September already.
Who says?
Says me.
Why?
Because that's not how time works.
But it doesn't have to work any which way. It works whatever way makes you happiest.
That's not even I can't even argue that point. I can't argue be like, well, this makes me happy, so I do this. Like, that's fine, but am I gonna be thrilled about walking through the store seeing Halloween shit?
Do you care?
3 months? Because
why do you care?
Because it's fucking stupid to see, and all it's doing is making people spend more money on shit that they don't fucking need. Who cares what other people are doing? Who gives?
I
care what other people are doing. You know how I am.
But why? Why let it get to you? Just let it go. Let it go.
I'm known for that. I'm known for just,
I'll
let this go.
It's not too late to change.
I'm still pissed at a fucking driver who cut me off 2 weeks ago. I don't let anything go.
It's not too late to change.
It's fucking too late to change. And again, I understand that things are a little bit different right now because of a pandemic and
it's do what brings you joy. This brings me joy.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, but every holiday should have its own dedicated month, and if you want to decorate for that, then spend it in that month. You don't need to extend all of these things and just start having...
You can, say this until you're blue in the face, but if you don't think that we're going to look at Bath & Body Works fall candles after this, then you're high.
Fall is fine. Halloween is not.
But why? Who cares?
Halloween belongs in October. If it's October 1st... then you can have Halloween stuff up. If it's not, no.
This is like a totally made up rule. This is just something that you've decided.
But no, it's fucking stupid. Nobody should be celebrating Halloween stuff in August and September. Just like, would you celebrate 4th of July in March?
If it brought me joy, then yeah, I'd celebrate it whenever the hell I want to.
Then you would have to deal with people saying, what the hell is wrong with you?
I don't care. People are already saying it, so what does it matter?
I'm just saying,
whatever,
it's not
man.
normal.
Whatever.
It's not normal.
Normal is made up. There's no such thing as normal.
There's some sense of normal.
Okay, whatever. Are you the type of person who decorates, the week of, the month before, 2 months before? Have you had your Halloween decorations out for, the past 2 weeks?
Let us know. You're wrong.
Whatever. Don't listen to Phil.
So wrong.
Do what makes you happy. But you can let us know what you think on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at 3 Rings Pod. That's THREE Rings Pod. I will post pictures of our Halloween decorations as soon as I get them out. It probably won't be this week because we are getting ready to go visit family, but I'm sure
it'll be in October.
The first week of September, those bad boys are coming out of the closet. So get ready. No. I will post pictures of Phil hating on my Halloween decorations.
I will delete the pictures. Because no.
I will tell you where you can find them on my personal Instagram that Phil does not have access to.
We'll figure it out. Your passwords are easy.
Don't go on air and say that.
I'm not saying what your passwords are. I'm just saying your passwords
Don't say it.
To me, they're easy.
Okay.
Not in general. It's not like your password is
Good
password.
grief. Just like now I'm going to get hacked.
I think you're not going to get hacked.
Okay,
only
find
by
us
me.
on 3 Rings Pod, THREE Rings Pod, and let us know what you think. We will see you next week with...
We're going to be talking about what is the best cookie. And I will clarify before we leave that homemade cookies
it's like you
out
have
of
to
the
package
equation.
store-bought cookies.
Yeah, because everybody will just be like, well, I make the best cookies, or my mom makes the best cookies. It's like, I don't care. I don't.
Unless you're going to give us free cookies to try so we can tell you which one is best, then we're not here to argue
They're still
about
not
that.
going to be the best, though, but that, just to clarify that point for next week, it will not be anything homemade. It
Packaged.
is mass production cookies.
Okay. All right. We will see you next week.
I was going to crumple up my paper again, but
You already did that.
I already did that out of frustration.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to another weekly episode of the 3 Rings Podcast. We'll be back next week with another new argument. In the meantime, follow us on all social media platforms at 3 Rings Pod. Join in the argument and tell us who's right, who's wrong, or why you have the right answer. Whatever. Just tell us stuff.